Reddit Martian back with another tip-top video for you. r/AskReddit. What awesome holiday gifts did you get someone that you can't tell them about yet but want to brag about? My fiance's grandma makes these really labor-intensive stockings whenever someone enters the family, birth, marriage, and she just finished mine after a year of working on it. No one in the nearly 40 years that she has been making these has ever made her one, so she's the only one in the family who doesn't have one. She has no clue that while she's been making mine, I've been making one for her for Christmas this year. I love this. Please update us on her reaction. I'm sure she will be so touched. My nan loves doing jigsaw puzzles and my nan's cat loves ruining said puzzles by pulling them off the table and generally being a nuisance. I took a picture of her cat laying on a puzzle she was doing a little while ago and had a puzzle made of that picture. I have a baby grand piano being delivered on the 23rd for my wife. She has wanted one since we have been married 7 years and I have said someday for a while. She has been taking lessons again since childhood for 1.5 years and is getting good. I hid funds for a couple months to pay for it and had to take a day off work to go look at one 100 miles away. Also, she is picking up her mom and brother from the airport the day of delivery, so it'll be in our living room as a surprise when she gets back. She's going to a party tonight, so I'm going to wrap some decoy presents and place them under the tree. She's 7 months pregnant with our first child, so I wanted to blow it out this year. My brother loves The Office but is upset that it's leaving Hulu, so I got the complete series for him and got it signed by Steve Carell. That's incredible. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. I got my dad a framed picture of him and his cousin Janie. She passed away earlier this year at 89 and was basically the matriarch of the family. She helped raise him and his siblings after his mom died and his father couldn't take care of them for a while. She was the one of the most giving and selfless people I've ever known, and he doesn't really have any pictures of that side of his family, so I'm hoping this is something that will make him smile whenever he looks at it. I got my mum 2 charms of me and my brother. She's always saying she doesn't have any pictures of us and I've had the backs of them engraved with "You mean the world to us." As for my dad, a tray I got from him is never having my hands empty. I've always got something in them. Normally a pen to fiddle with, something he also does, and so I brought a high-end cross pen and got it engraved. The name of the collection the pen came from also happens to be our last name, so the stars aligned on that one. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer around Thanksgiving. Because of her chemo treatments, she's too weak to travel, and all of us kids live in different cities now. 4 siblings, some married, some with our own babies. What she doesn't know is that we're all going to fly down and show up at her house so we can all spend Christmas Day together. Grandbabies and all. I'm so excited, and it's going to be hard to keep it a surprise. On top of this all coming, we're also going to recreate a photo from our childhood. She made us all matching plaid outfits and posed us for a picture 20 years ago. My sister is away teaching English in another country. Her pet cockatiel sadly passed away this year. I got her a small geometric cockatiel charm and gold chain necklace. I bought it in August and is my favorite gift this year. Also, my mom wanted 20 cheap storage bins to stack her shoes in, and I wrapped each one individually with random doodads in every single one. My wife is an insomniac and doesn't get to sleep until 3 AM some nights. She will lie there for hours and just can't nod off. I've got her a weighted blanket which is said to help people with anxiety and also insomnia. Everyone I've spoken to who has one has said how wonderful they are. So my fingers are firmly crossed she loves it. I love my weighted blanket. Kind of weird at first, but once you get used to it, it's hard to sleep without it. My dad is an active 91 years old. This year he's getting an Oculus Quest VR headset. It never fails to make me smile to think that he grew up when radio was a big thing. He's seen all the various versions of TV and now, in 11 days, he is going to take the jump into VR. He's expecting a box of DVDs and books, which I am getting him, but nowhere near the normal amount. He's not suspecting a thing. My grandpa passed away last year around Christmas, and it's been really hard on my whole family because we were all very close to him. My sister always watches old videos of him because she loves to hear his voice. So I got her personalized teddy bear dressed like him. Flannel, glasses, mustache, with a recording inside that plays a voicemail that he had left her that says, "Keep this thought with you. Your grandfather, Michael, adores you." It plays whenever you hug it, and I can't wait until she sees it, and now I'm crying. My mom's coming from the west coast to visit me in Vermont for the first time. What she doesn't know is that I'm meeting her at the airport and we're going to Ireland, which is her bucket list destination. So she's landing at the airport thinking you're there to pick her up, but you'll be there with your own suitcase and tickets to head across the pond. Holy shit. What a great surprise. I hope she loves it. Designed and custom printed my best friend a sweatshirt. She's obsessed with sweatshirts right now, with art of her favorite characters from her favorite book. She's talked about wanting something from her book basically every day this month, and lamented that they don't make merchandise, but I can't say anything about it yet. I bought my parents a star chart of the night they were married. They were 17 and told they could never make it, and over 35 years later they still love each other so much, and I wanted to commemorate that day for them. I symbolically adopted a sloth through WWF in my best friend's name. Her favorite animal. It comes with a little stuffed sloth in the mail and an adoption certificate. Awesome. I got my wife a giraffe last year, in much the same way. I told her, "I know you like giraffes, but we just don't have room for one in the house." So, Dobby is in Namibia, living a natural giraffe life and eating fruit out of trees and hitting on girl giraffes. My dad is obsessed with Stephen King, and every year I buy him a book, but this year he basically has all of them. So I sat down and wrote him a horror novel myself. I'm a writer, but he has no idea, and I sent it off and got it printed with a hardcover and everything. I'm so excited. That's dedication. I hope he loves it. My mom is German but has lived in the States for as long as I've been alive. Her favorite breakfast is coffee and some sort of Danish. It's a German thing. I found an authentic German bakery in a different city and got loads of German baked goods for her. Now if I could just find a place that sells authentic German chocolate, I could give her the happiest Christmas she's had in years. Edit. I never in a million years expected this type of response to my comment. I want to thank the folks that have made offers to ship German chocolate to me. I'm absolutely amazed at this response. There is an Aldi not far from me though, and I will be able to get her some authentic German chocolate there, so thanks for those suggestions. I forgot about that store. Merry Christmas everyone. My girlfriend never treats herself at all and doesn't enjoy shopping for clothes and accessories. She only has one small purse that's going on 6-7 years old. I was in Italy last month, and while I was in Florence I stopped in Benhat, a super highly recommended shop, and got her a new one that's a similar style color. She doesn't like when people spend money on her, so she'll flip her lid a little, in a good way. Dude, that one's of the best shops in Florence for leather. She's going to love that. I got my wife an expensive purse she thinks she missed out on. A local store has had it in stock for a long time and she fawns over it every time we walk by. But recently she went ballistic when she found out it's sold because that color and style is discontinued. I'm the one that bought it. My kid loves Harry Potter and super loves her guinea pigs. Yesterday she said my Patronus is a guinea pig. I had already got a hoodie wrapped up and hidden, with that exact phrase printed on it. I'm giving a very talented boy a full year's worth of free piano lessons and all the sheet music he needs. He's eager to learn, but his parents can't afford the lessons. Lately, I have been planning to pay for my neighbor's son's college tuition. To put in words, they aren't financially well. The boy had been studying on scholarships and loans. The boy is a good kid but missed his scholarship due to some health issues, so he had to drop this year. I would be breaking this to him this Christmas. Can't wait to see his face. My brother's been saving to take a course abroad next year. It's a huge deal for him and a game changer career-wise. I don't fully understand why or the details, but he's been saving for a year. Sold his car and stuff, so it's a huge deal for him. He's supposed to have the money to pay everything before the 30th of December. When he goes to pay, he'll find out it's already paid. Best part is he gets to believe, for a week, all he's got from me is a pair of socks. Do you know what you are? That's right, you're a champ. Thanks for watching. Like and share if you enjoyed, don't forget the bell. Subscribe for more videos. See you soon, Martians.